last thing is, what about the idea that now, typically this time in a race, the numbers are thinning a bit, the field thins a bit. Instead, it's adding, right? Right now, Steve Patrick, people are talking about Michael Bloomberg. Does that say something about the field that's out there right now, that people are saying we still don't have a right choice? Or is it just saying this is a party that's so diverse we can still put people out there, all these options are great options? I mean, there are two very divergent thoughts on the field getting bigger.
I think there's a very clear answer, which I don't know how you would interpret it, Scott, but I'd say this. The race is wide open. I don't think there's any question about that. The race is wide open. I don't think really people are going to focus on it until about a month before they vote, but it's quite clear that no one knows what's going to happen. And I think that's why people are getting in, is they think, oh my goodness, this race is wide open, and I agree with them.
The main criticism of your campaign is that it's been taking your attention and your resources away from the big fights that you've been involved in. Impeachment is going, climactic moment today. Climate change, of course, is moving from crisis to emergency. What's the response to that you should be focusing your attention on the causes that you find not in running for president?
Well, let me say this. I started one of the largest grassroots organizations in the United States, NextGen America, and I'm not running it, but it is moving right along, doing all the youth organizing, all the door-to-door with our union partners that it's always done. So it's not either or. But let me say this. If you're worried about climate, I'm running for president saying that climate is my number one priority. I'm the only person who's saying that. If you're worried about climate and you think that we absolutely have to deal with this on an emergency basis, excuse me, I am dealing with that in the most effective way that I could possibly think of.
So would it be correct to say that it's not a zero-sum game, that you're not taking money out of your other projects in order to run for president?
It's both. I'm doing both. I haven't stopped any of those things. I'm not running them, and I don't believe legally I can run them. I have no contact with them.
Surprised that Andrew Yang stuck his neck out for you. I'm wondering what your relationship is like with Mr. Yang and what you thought in that moment.
Look, there are a bunch of nice people on that stage. Andrew's one of them.
Yeah, but he's the only one who defended you.
Look, he's a nice guy. He is a decent person off the stage and on the stage. So does it surprise me that he was a friend? No. Why wouldn't he be?
Have you set yourself an upper limit, the amount of your own money you're prepared to spend on your campaign?
Look, I think someone in the campaign said originally that we're going to spend $100 million. But if you know anything about, and I don't mean to be rude, political campaigns, you never know where they're going. So let me rephrase that. How much do I think is at stake in this campaign? Everything. I think Chris Matthews asked me, how much would you spend to save the American democracy? I said, my last nickel. How about the planet? How much would it's like, the question here, I know you guys like to talk about money, but I like to talk about commitment. How much is it worth to me? Look, what's at stake in this election, as far as I'm concerned, is everything.
So down the line, if it doesn't work out, your campaign, would you be prepared to donate to the other people on the stage with you tonight?
Look, I've said that if I'm not the candidate, I will support whoever the Democratic candidate is, whoever it is. So, I said it again tonight. Every single person on that stage is 1,000,000 times better than Donald Trump. And if it's a choice between them, it's going to be 1,000,000 to 1.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, Jayar. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.